Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Not going live right now. Got a busy day. It's Friday, haircut, car wash, things like that. Murdered them yesterday. That I touched on that Indiana game. We went at them, man. Tons of plus money plays. If you want to see, I mean, I can show you guys whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, for my people, my members here on Facebook. I mean on YouTube, my members. If you want to, get with me, right? Get with me for the Dub Club, things like that. I want to get you guys converted over, um, free, whatever case may be with that. But yeah, the indie game. I touched on that game yesterday. We went in it. We blasted it. Hit the plays that we were going to. You know what I'm saying? Miles Turner went ballistic with the eight threes, whatever case may be. It was coming so fast I couldn't even get a chance to live bet him, man. But Pascal Siakam, he went over the assists, so things of that nature. Bankroll builders was checked, you know what I'm saying, and then bankroll builders was checked, and then we hit a nice same game parlay, right? So you know, just drop in on me, man. Uh, it's same thing, right? For the people who really want to support me, you can definitely support me there. It's a better experience on the Dub Club. The links are in my bio. If you want to join, my plays will come there first, right? Will come there first. Um, but it's a better experience. You can choose to get them by the Dub Club, get the plays by the Dub Club app. You can get them by email. You can just make your own choice of how you want to receive the plays, right? So, and like I said, everything that I do will come there first. And I think I should be able to drop links in there. So it'll be awesome where you could just click links and stuff like that and just go straight to it. Because right here in the community section on YouTube, I can't drop links. So if I do something like a nice long parlay or something like that, you have to resize it and you can't even get the size up there. Like, man, it's like, it's ugly in some certain sense, right? And then right, I'm creating content, working, all this that. I want to shorten the videos out so I can cook, right? So let me cook. At the end of the day, so it is what it is. Dub Club, it's only $5 a month, less than whatever, right? You'll make that back. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So yeah, like I said, busy day today. Let's just get right to it. First things first here. I seen a ton of plays. Haven't getting them out. I'm getting ready to get them out. Gonna drop them in the Dub Club. I seen a ton of plays, whatever the case may be. First play though, my first a couple plays here. Don't have a lot of officials today, but waiting on news is major key, right? So that's major key. As you could, I'm always been a news hog, injury news hog, things like that. So official play for me, I don't know how I want to call it, but I took the rebounds, right? I took the rebounds. I'll tell you, I took the points, the individually, the rebounds individually, and I took his double double, and that will be Wendell Carter, right? You still get his rebounds for 7.5 at plus money, and then individually, so all these are straights, right? Individually, I did play his rebounds. I mean his points at 9.5. No go Patadze. You already guys know I like to bet on peripherals and things of that nature. They opened up at 9.5. Now it's at 10.5, right? And then I sprinkled on his double double, right? His double double um, was at plus 420 last night. So I run across a lot of double doubles. Now it's at plus 380 right now, right? So if you want to, I'll just leave I'll leave this up there like that. But it's at plus 380 for the double double right now. If you want to take a stab at it, and always check to see how you want to play it, right? Because manually here you can get the oh no, that's 7.5 rebounds. So never mind that. But the double double is at plus 380 right now. I got it at plus 420. Those are just some sprinkles. But I did play the 7.5. That was my first initial play, 7.5 rebounds here. And if you just want to get to 10 rebounds, you could definitely look at that, which would get you a decent amount of plus money as well. Well, the 10 rebounds are plus 230. And I did not play the 10 rebounds. I should have played the 10 rebounds. I personally should have played the 10 rebounds before I played the double double. Because there's instances where you can go out there and get you 8 points, and 10 rebounds, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now for the rest of the plays, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of plays here. I'll briefly. So that was an official play for me. The over 7.5 rebounds for Wendell Carter. He hits it. He hits it. He does it. He does it. Right. Um, try to keep this video down. Right. So first of all, the Minnesota Timberwolves New York Knicks game here. I don't mind Rudy Gobert's rebounds. He's gonna have a tough matchup. I expect Karl Anthony Towns to go here. Last time Karl Anthony Towns seen him, he went ballistic, right? So what I am looking at here is the 3 pointers made for Karl Anthony Towns. Last time these two teams played, he had 5 threes. Um, his threes sitting at 1.5 in the parlay piece. But other than that, he's shown the ability to hit the 3 threes. He's hit this number in 7 of his last 10 games. This is a parlay piece at 1.5. Me personally, I'm looking at the more, right? I'm looking at the 2.5, the 3.5, the 4.5, right? So right now, the 3 threes for Karl Anthony Towns is sitting at plus 200. 4 threes right now sitting at plus 500, and 5 threes for Karl Anthony Towns right now sitting at a plus 1,200. He's hit this number before. Having Rudy, we're gonna try to have. It's gonna be interesting to see how. Because he had a 20 rebound game last game. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to try to guard Karl Anthony Towns when he hits the perimeter. Karl Anthony Towns does not want to be down there banging with Rudy Gobert. He's so tall, right? So at the end of the day, just like same for the same reasons that I took Miles Turner threes last night. Uh, big guy in the paint is gonna have to step out to the 3 point line. Karl Anthony Towns can hit him in transition, things of that nature. Whatever the case may be, you could look at this 1.5 threes. But me personally, I'm looking at the 2.5 threes. But I'll put the 1.5 threes up there as a parlay piece. And then on the flip side, that same game, Julius Randle went out there and hit 4 threes, right? So at the end of the day, we could look at a 3 point plays. We can see a lot of 3 point plays here. Um, Especially with Dante DiVincenzo in the starting lineup, which he wasn't starting the last time these two teams played. So, it's a lot of same game parlay atmospheres out there today. This is one of them. We'll see what's going to happen, right? Couldn't talk you off the 1.5 threes for Julius Randle at a minus 110. Those are leans, right? Parlay piece for Karl Anthony Towns lean towards the over 1.5 threes for Julius Randle. Um, I got some plays. I got to play for this game here. It's not official, but I'm taking the over 6.5 assists for Giannis Antetokounmpo here. Um, Hit this number last time these two teams played at 6.5. Uh, he had a triple double, so you could definitely look at that. We just hit the 10 assists for him last time he played here. So you'll get 10 assists for him at plus 410, and a triple double for Giannis, you'll get that at plus 500, right? So me personally, I probably would look at the plus 410 and just take the 10 assists. If I'm thinking about going to the triple double, I'll leave that little change on the table, right? So uh, the 6.5 assists, definitely something that I'm playing here. Win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna take that hit. Now, looking at the Toronto team here, overall here, when you look at the Toronto team here, right now, the 3 pointers made, right? They're giving up the fourth most threes in the league right now on the season, and versus the point guards on the season, they're giving up the most threes, right? So right now, we can take a look at Dame Lillard. I got to lean towards the over threes for Dame Lillard, right? It's a lean, right? But I'm probably going to be playing it. You already know. They're going to give us a decent number for this. I'm probably going to have to try it, right? They're going to give us a decent number at plus 106 and open up a little bit better than that. His points prop right now is sitting at 25, 24 and a half. I can see instances where he gets there. I liked it. I like it though. 24 and a half. As you can see, points wise here, they're giving up the number one points to the point guard position in the league. That's over the course of the season. Lately, they've probably been better, right? They have been better, right? Lately, I ain't gonna lie. Toronto giving up the second most points to the point guard position in the last 4 weeks, right? And 3 pointers made, they still giving up the most, right? So they've been at 1 point better, one slot better. How about the last 2 weeks versus point guards, right? Last 2 weeks versus point guards. Toronto still giving up the threes, and the points wise, Toronto top five, right? So offensively, that's a good spot for somebody like uh, Dame Lillard there. So you could definitely look at his threes and or his points in some shape, form, or fashion. So I'll take the threes and put it over there, right? I'll take the threes and his 3 point prop and I'll set it over there. Oh, it's already set over there. Last but not least, I am looking at the rebounds prop for Jakob. I'm looking at it. I haven't went there. 9.5. Right now it's up there getting towards the parlay piece range at a minus 140. If you play minus 140, then it is what it is. But double double for Jakob plus 125. I say he did hit this number last time these two teams played. Utah and New Orleans here. I will be doing a same game parlay for this game. I like this thing. I got interest in this same game parlay atmosphere. I just haven't. I just haven't. Just haven't put it there, right? I haven't put it together, right? I imagine Zion to play this game. It's a lot of things that I like here. One thing that I'm really looking at here is the rebounds for Drew Eubanks, right? So it's going to be a lean. The over 8.5 rebounds for Drew Eubanks, and I don't mind going to Eve Misi's rebounds at 7.5. I can see instances where both of these guys can get there. There's no Walker Kessler in this spot, and hey, these guys are the big guys that's going to be out there. Like the spot for Zion Williamson. It's a lot of good plays here. I mean, I like spots. I like spots for a lot of these guys. The backcourt for New Orleans Pelicans and this Utah Jazz with Colin Sexton in the fold, barbecue chicken, meaning no defense, right? They have no answers to guard those guys. And then you take a look at Murphy, who's been letting it fly, taking 18 to 20 shots a game, no matter who's in the game. You could also look at his threes at 3.5. This game is making up for a same game parlay. You got DeJounte Murray, who can be aggressive out there. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit his assist prop, and that'll be juiced up at 7.5 at a minus 130. So, good same game parlay atmosphere here. Not gonna put a lot of plays to the side on this one here. Charlotte Hornets, Chicago Bulls here. Looking at Mark Williams, right? Looking at his points plus rebounds, double double as a parlay piece. You can look at individual points or if you want as well. You know what I'm saying? I probably would look at his points. The Chicago Bulls don't defend bigs very well, right? On the flip side, you can look at the 1.5 threes for Nikola Vucevic as well. So points plus rebounds is definitely in play. Actually in play for Nikola Vucevic as well, right? As well as his rebounds. But points plus rebounds is in play for Mark Williams there. And in the overall body of work, I can see guys like Lonzo Ball hitting his 1.5 threes. I can even see LaMelo Ball hitting his assists. So it's a lot going on here. I'll stick to the bigs though, right? I still haven't decided if I want to take Vucevic rebounds. He had 13 rebounds last time these two teams played. Mark Williams scares me sometimes, and sometimes he don't. But I think he can get to his points plus rebounds or even his points prop, right? Because the Bulls just, when it comes to defending people in the paint, the Bulls just don't, right? 16.5. Last time these two teams played, I believe he had 20. Um, Denver Nuggets, Miami Heat. Right off the bat, what I would say here is I was looking at Tyler Hero. Keep an eye out and see if Jimmy Butler's playing here. But Tyler Hero, he's been in fuego. I wish Jimmy Butler wasn't playing. I'll take his points, right? The usage equal opportunity. Last 3 games, he had 32 points or more. The usage, the minutes I've been there, the field goal attempts 20, 20, and 18. Don't know what's going to happen in this spot right now, right? Taking a look at some defense versus position here. We know we target point guards versus this Miami team all season long when time is right, right? So I want to say last time these two teams played, or one of the times these two teams played, Russell Westbrook went out there and had double-digit assists coming off the bench at the time, right? So looking at the assist prop here, uh, Miami number 2 assists on the season versus point guards. You see, so Bulls are number 1. That's somebody like LaMelo Ball. New Orleans Pelicans are number 3, right? Utah number 4, Denver number 5. All these teams giving up double-digit assists are on the docket today, so you know what the deal is when it comes to that scenario. Um, Running back here, running back here. Last 4 weeks, Miami top three and giving up assists to the point guard position. Denver number five. Chicago probably around number eight, and Toronto number one. Right. So still, these teams are on the docket. All these teams on the docket today, except for Atlanta, Portland, and Miami. I mean Washington. Right. So it is what it is when it comes to that situation there. Ball handlers, not even assists. You can look at Joker. Now Miami has been getting wrecked when it comes to rebounding. So Joker is always in play for that. You can also look at his triple doubles. And I want to say that last time that team played, those two teams played. I want to say that Joker might have had double digit assists along with Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook numbers are not out across the industry, so we'll see what's going to happen. I'm probably going to like his assists, right? So it is what it is right there. His numbers aren't out. So that's the thing, right? I was searching for Westbrook all over the place. Now, Bam Adebayo. I can see instances where Bam Adebayo can probably hit his rebound prop any teensy lean right there, right? So any teensy weensy, any teensy weensy lean, right? So at the end of the day, that's what it is right there with that spot. Jimmy Butler can come in and muddy up the waters, but we'll see what's going to happen. Oklahoma City Thunder, Dallas Mavericks. Hey, Oklahoma City coming off a beat down, right? Now you need your SGA fund set to the side, right? Where you bet the SGA points just a little bit every night. You can track it, whatever you want to do. You can have that to the side. He murders these guys. Who else does he? Who doesn't he murder? Let's just keep it like that. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna take a rain check, right? I mean, one thing I will say here is Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't mind targeting these guys for rebounds. So guys like Washington and without Lively, you're gonna get Gafford. Gafford can go down there and score some points as well. So I don't mind these guys rebounds, but I'm not going there. It's a lot of games on the docket. I just don't, if I miss money, I miss money. But I'll tell you, I'm here to tell you, I don't mind targeting Oklahoma City Thunder for rebound, especially without Hardstein. Um, but SGA points, if you want to get that, be my guest. Memphis Grizzlies, San Antonio Spurs. Look, um, right now, I haven't pulled the trigger, but I'm getting ready to pull the trigger. I'm gonna go ahead and go out there on the lean, on the limp here. I'm taking the over 7.5 assists for John Morant, and I'm thinking about playing the plus 230 double for him. And it is what it is. Now, last time these two teams played, which was the last game. If you've seen press conferences and things like that, Devin Vassell said he can't wait for this matchup. I couldn't talk you off his two threes. He's hit this number 2 or 3 games in a row. Victor Wembanyama, we took his threes last time he played him, and then he hit it, but that was only a parlay piece like it is now. He hit 3 threes. I wanted him to hit 4. He shot 10. So I'm going back to the well with 4 threes for Victor Wembanyama. I'm gonna use the 3 threes for a parlay piece, and I'm gonna use the 4 threes as a straight. If I get hit upside the head, I get hit upside the head. But it is what it is. Probably gonna have Edie down there for about at least 15 to 20 minutes. So definitely it's gonna have range to go out there and shoot the three. So I'm looking at that, right? So speaking of the three, if you want to use it as a bankroll build or something like that, you can get 1.5 threes, 2 threes for Desmond Bain. He's hit this number in 17 of 19. 17 of 19 games, and you could also look at his regular 3-point prop here at at 2.5 for still sitting at plus money. Later on, you'll get Luke Kennard. I think Luke Kennard had 5 threes. Here's a guy that can get ballistic in the 3-point area. He can get hot. So I'll be looking at those guys there. And Victor Wembanyama, it's the matchups when it comes to his blocks, right? If he's got a matchup where he's got to defend, I'll like his blocks. Last time out, he had 8 blocks versus Edie, this team and Edie. Anytime he has like somebody like Aiton, probably had like 7 blocks. Anytime he has an assignment where he really has to guard a big, I'm gonna always like his blocks, right? So his blocks could very well be right back and play again today. They might come out at 3.5, 4.5. We'll see, but it's not a play that I'm probably not going there. You can also use that for fantasy score purposes, right? So it is what it is. Last but not least here, Brooklyn Nets. They don't know who's going to be in and out. I looked around for Ben Simmons numbers. I want to say Ben Simmons had 7 assists or better in probably about 8 of his last 10 games. Don't quote me on that. That's one of the plays that kind of stood out to me. I'm looking for Ben Simmons assist prop. If it comes out at 7.5, I got a strong lean towards the over. But right now, I don't know what else I'm gonna, D'Angelo Russell, revenge game, revenge narrative. I mean, whatever, right? I like this spot for Anthony Davis, like whatever, right? But right now, let me check the point spot because I didn't look at anything. When I looked at this game, I definitely thought about Ben Simmons. Who knows? Check my Dub Club. I'm gonna be putting all the plays and all the parlays there first. You know what I'm saying, for the supporters, and then I'll push them out at the end of the day. So take what you like, leave what you don't. Peace out, fam. Good luck.